Okay.
Good afternoon. Winston Churchill said, "Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm." I make mistakes and I learn from them because I am determined to grow and to improve. I have ambition and dreams of so many things that I want to do. It is true that over time, living costs grow, whether we are renting a house, building a family, or pay for the utilities we use, and much more. A salary that has been received is not always enough for the increasing of expenses and needs. So let's spend time talking about raising Japanese quail for additional income. First, we will discuss for and against of raising Japanese quail. Then we will talk about the investment needed. After that, we will see the benefit that we will get from them. My husband has financed this Japanese quail farm business so far, and I am managing it. So this means this business gives us as a secondary income and also gives me something productive to do. The arguments for raising Japanese quail include that quail are physically small birds. They grow from birth to production of eggs in just about 6 to 7 weeks old. And they fully productive eggs for up to a year. Because they are small birds, the space that they need is also small. Quail birds are known as the resilient birds, easy to look after, and they are resistant to the diseases that affect other birds. The argument against raising Japanese quail include that there can be an unpleasant smell from them, and it takes time to look after the birds. I have about 4,000 birds, and it takes time. It takes about 40 minutes to collect the eggs in the morning, and 30 minutes to feed them in the morning and in the evening. To removing droppings, it takes about 40 to 50 minutes. We do that every other day. So, now we have seen the arguments for and against of raising Japanese quail, and we will look at the investment needed. If we are going to set up raising Japanese quail farm, what are we likely to have to invest in? Housing or building, cages, water, lighting, auto equipment, and birds and food. For the building, the size of the building depends on the needs. With wire mesh around for allowing air and light in, but keeping predators and thieves out. For the cages, we bought the cages from a professional builder. One cage includes 3 sections. One section can fit 25 to 28 birds. The cages are strong and of good quality, so that means they will last for a long time. Water is vital. The water pipes are connected to our well using pump. The water gets to the cages by 2 dispensers for every cage, so birds can drink water on demand. Our lighting system provides our birds about 18 hours per day, including daylight. And For the room 20 square meters, we need 4 light fittings. Other equipment include a wheelbarrow and a shovel that used to removing droppings, large shuttle boxes that we use to transport our eggs to the market, and basket that we use to collect the eggs, scoops to help us to feed the birds. For the bird and food, we bought our birds from a professional breeder when they were already 4 to 5 weeks old, and they start the food with the first 10 days with us, and then they eat layer mash once they start to lay eggs. One bag of food will feed about 1,000 to 1,200 birds. So now that we have talking about for and against of raising Japanese quail and investment needed, now we will see the profit from raising them. We benefit from raising Japanese quail by increasing our income from selling eggs, and we earn some money from selling the old eggs at the end of their peak egg laying life. In addition, we can sell their droppings, which can be used as the high quality fertilizer and even as fish food. We have been talking about supplementing our family income by opening and running Japanese quail farm, and we have discussed for and against the investment and the benefit of raising Japanese quail. If you really want to increase your income, raising Japanese quail is one of the best ideas. So keep working with no loss of enthusiasm. Success will be yours. Thank you.
Thank you.